There's nothing that screams confidence in a physique as in having nice broad shoulders, and getting that nice round deltoid can be challenging for a lot of people. Anyway, I thought we'd do some shoulders tonight. Might throw in some calves, we'll see, but hey, let's do it. Beautiful night tonight. 75 degrees. Some muscle, baby. Where champions are born.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Pretty cool, huh? So I did a lot of volume for shoulders tonight. And I use the bands. You know, these bands, you can use them to enhance any exercise to get, you know, more tension on the muscle. And I started out, I just warmed up with the bands. I started with one band. I wasn't sure how flexible they were for shoulders, but I could only get them like this far up. So I just did a quick warm up. And then basically what I did is I put the bands, I'll show you what I did. Get them entangled here. So I took the band, if I can hope you can see this, and I put it under my foot like this, under the opposite foot, see that? And then brought it out like this to give it more tension. So opposite foot, hope you can see that, and then pulled it straight up. Now, when you do shoulders, typically when I do the dumbbell move, I like to do pinky up, like you're pouring out a glass of water. With the bands, it's not so easy to do that, and actually you get better stability with the movement when you just have a neutral grip on it and then coming up like that. So I actually only did 10 pounds on the dumbbells for each of those. That was enough. And then I just started with just the bands. Then I did 3 of the 10-pound dumbbell sets for 10. 10 was enough. And then I did a last set with just the bands. My shoulders were already burning by that point, so I went over here and I didn't do the Arnold press. I did standard press with the dumbbells. And I started with 15s. So I did 15, 20, I went up to 35 on that. And then I did a new movement that I haven't shown you yet. I use this bent bar here. And the reason I like the bent bar is because there's an angle on the grip right here. So your wrists are actually kind of turning in, which is a better angle for the wrist when you're coming on that movement. Instead of coming up like this on a more straight neutral grip, you've kind of got an angle on the grip and coming up. I kind of like that better. It's kind of easier on your joints. And I started with the bar, which is 35, and then I added 5s for each set, up to 15 on each side, and then I dropped back down. So I did a pyramid set on that. And you know, shoulders, they like volume. So I did a lot of pyramid sets tonight on many of the movements that I did. And then I went over here to the cables and I did the cable delt raises. And I started with 15. Did 15 for 15, then 20 for 12, 25 for 8, that's about all I could get. And then 20 for 12, actually, yeah, 20 for 12, and then 15 for, I could barely get 10. So my shoulders were pretty burnt by that point. So, you know, and the whole point is to get your shoulders burning. Then I went on to do shrugs, and I actually did a giant set for shrugs. I just wanted to really burn them out. So I started with 40s. So I did 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, I believe is what I did. And I just did 10 reps of each weight and just kept going. And then I did some core. So I went over here to the bench and I did some crunches on the bench. And with this particular crunch or core exercise, what you notice is when I come up, I get a good stretch. See, when I really stretch and come back up, gets a good range of motion for the rectus abdominis and really helps to develop that muscle group. And then I went over here to the ball and I did 4 more crunch. I did a standard crunch on the ball and I did 4 sets of 12. Actually, on the bench core exercise, I did 4 sets of 20. With the ball, I did 4 sets of 12. That was plenty. I was just really trying to get a good stretch in my movement. So when I came up, I was stretching, right? And then coming up and really squeezing at the top of the movement. I did 4 sets of 12. If your shoulders are well developed, your physique really comes in like it commands respect. You know what I mean? So like if you look at my physique in the mirror, what you'll notice is I've got my quads coming out here, right? My core doesn't come in real tight when I'm off season. Of course, I'm not really going to do an on season right now anyway, but I'm not trying to be lean. And then as you notice, my shoulders come in nice and broad and square. So you want to kind of get that V taper here. And the way to get that V taper is to build your shoulders and also to do your wide grip pull downs. That really helps to get that V in your physique. And then of course, my glutes tend to get flat if I don't work on them, but they're doing pretty good now. So, and same with my hamstrings. My hamstrings are coming in nicely, actually. What you want them to do is be almost equal to the glutes. I'm not quite there, but anyway. So, always working to improve somehow. But anyway, that's shoulders in a nutshell. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a cricket that lives in the back of the gym here. When the music's off, you can kind of hear him. Call him Jiminy. Hear that? Kind of cute. Anyway, tonight there was another guy here working out, and he was listening to BBC News. And he was going to turn it off, and I said, nah, it doesn't bother me. I don't really need to listen to music while I work out. When I'm working out, I'm really focused on my task at hand. Music doesn't make any difference for me at all when I'm working out. Some people need to listen to music, but I really like to be in my head, focusing and visualizing what I'm doing. So like if I'm working shoulders, I want to visualize that movement, what I'm targeting, and I want to visualize it developing. And when there's music playing, you know, it can be kind of distractive. But anyway, when I was in med school, we worked out at this place called Thorbeck's. And it is seriously old school. In fact, the place is falling apart now. It was basically, there was a jar in the back of the office, in the back office, and you just put your $3 in the jar and you work out. And I don't think they had updated or fixed their equipment for like 2-3 decades. And you'd set the dumbbells down on the floor and they would roll, you know. So the place was falling apart, but it was so much fun. I mean, some of my best memories of working out was at Thorbeck's. And me and a group of med school students used to go there during our break in the middle of the day and get a good workout in. I've got a few videos of that. I should repost them on this channel because they're on a different channel. But yeah, it was some really good times. But you know, my point is, the old school gyms did not have music playing in the background. You went in, You were lifting, you were there to lift, you were serious about what you were doing. You weren't there to jazzercise, you weren't there to do some kind of fancy shit. You were there to work out. And the thing about bodybuilding and working out in the gym is that old school is what works. All these new fandango exercise moves and exercise programs are just a load of crap. To be honest with you, I mean, you know, if you want to join a gym or you want to go to Orange Theory because you like it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to get in the gym, you want to get results, if you're really serious about building your physique, old school is where it's at. There's a book on Weider principles, and I can't remember what it's called. I'd have to look it up. But it's a book that I bought years ago. I was a competitive distance runner. I had taken a sabbatical from running, and I did 3 years of bodybuilding. I did go back to running because there were some things I wanted to accomplish in running. But during that 3 years, because I was a little burnt out and I loved the gym, I did work out in the gym when I was a runner because it enhanced my running. But I really liked it. And so I bought this book. It was about this thick of Weider principles. And I read it from cover to cover. And I went in the gym and I used every one of those principles in building a physique. I was amazed at how well I could build my physique, and I really liked it. I liked being muscular. I liked being solid, but there were some things I still wanted to accomplish in running, so I went back to running for a few more years to accomplish more long distance races like the marathon and the ultra. And then I told myself one day I was going to come back to bodybuilding full time, which I did, 2010. It's 2022 now, so that was 12 years ago. And I've been hitting it hard ever since. I loved running. I still have a passion for running, but I don't run anymore. I'm more passionate about the gym, so you'll find me here. I'm not doing cardio. I'm lifting weights. And but anyway, so if you really want to build a serious physique, old school is where it's at. You don't have to do any fancy shit. You don't have to come in here and get on that little Bosa ball and jump up and down, or, you know, do these stupid, I don't know what these girls are doing, glute workouts. That's all they do sometimes is glutes, and then they have teeny little shoulders and you wonder why they look funny. But anyway, yeah, so just keep it old school. And, you know, these bands are seriously sick, dude. Seriously sick. If you want to really, really enhance a muscle group, or if you want to jumpstart your growth, the bands are the way to go. Add it to the weight, add it to the dumbbells, add it to the bar, whatever it is you're doing. I don't do bands by themselves in and of themselves, but I do add them to a serious, sick workout, dude. So anyway, I'm home away from home. And Rob has actually had somebody come in and do all this artwork. And it says, earned and not given. And then he has this pretty cool placard up there, Feral Competitive Training, which was the original name of Diesel Muscle. A lot of people notice Diesel Muscle now. Discipline. Can't say more than enough about discipline. Discipline's where it's at, man. If you're not disciplined, you're not going to accomplish anything in life. And this is a private club, private members only gym. Diesel Muscle, baby. He has very little cardio equipment. You know, Rob is a very accomplished bodybuilder, and this was his dream, to build a gym, and he has done it, man. Look at this equipment. This pit right here is seriously sick, dude. I love this thing. I call it the bull pit. Pit shark. And you could do squats, you can do deadlifts on this thing. You can even do, I've done bent over row for back with this. You just hook the chain here and, you know, hook it to the bar. And he put another cable device in here. And then there's this thing. You really have to go light on this thing because it's deceiving. When Rob first got this thing, this guy came in, put 45s on it, Yeah, like, oh yeah, I got this, and tore a pec. So, looks can be deceiving. And then he had this, some guy custom made this platform for him. Feral competitive training, diesel muscle. And this is where shit gets real, dude. I like using this platform. Of course, I like the other one over there too that I've used. You've seen it in some of my other videos. And then just a lot of dumbbells, dude. A lot of dumbbells. They go up to, let's see, 120, which is fine with me because, you know, I'm not benching 120 dumbbells. And then the Smith machine. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with the Smith machine. I like it, but I don't use it all the time because I really like to have to use stabilizing muscles with a free bar. But the Smith machine, like when I did the bent over row for back, and I've also done upright row for shoulders, you can actually go heavier just because, you know, you can rack it really quick if you need to, and it's a little bit different feel. So, and then some bicep equipment here. I do like this. I do like this bench here, whatever you want to call it. I haven't used it in a while. I should do a video with arms only. I think you guys would probably like that. So anyway, yeah, and you can use these bands with arms as well. I've used them with bicep curls and other arm movements. I've been looking for my occlusion bands. I've been wanting to do an arm workout with occlusion bands, but I can't figure out what I did with them. So I'm just gonna keep looking for them. I took them out of my bag a while back because I wasn't wanting to carry all of my equipment every time, and now I can't figure out what I did with them, but I will find them and I will come back here and I will do a really cool arm, bicep, tricep workout for you guys. But anyway, that's a wrap. I am Victoria Munoz, and hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please like this video, share it, and leave me a comment below and let me know how this video has helped you. And don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter. It's completely free. Health tips, fitness tips, success tips. Also, the video with the detailed workout below. So, yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.